Under the scorching sun, Sonali, Falguni, Dimpal, and Kajal tread a desolate path toward the ominous Ghatisana village. Show all four sisters walking. The air vibrates with heat, yet a chilling coldness seeps into their bones, a stark warning of the village's shadowed heart. As they venture deeper, the villagers' gazes pierce them sunken eyes, hinting at unspeakable horrors lurking just ahead. The path narrows, the silence deepens, and the weight of unseen darkness descends upon Sonali, Falguni, Dimpal, and Kajal, pressing them forward. Each step into Ghatisana village is a step further into a nightmare, where the villagers' silent stares promise a grim fate. All sisters arrive at their grandparents' ancient house, its weathered walls telling tales of time. Gomti Ba and Atmaram Dada bursts from the doorway, her arms outstretched in welcome. She embraces them tightly, a mix of joy and unease flickering in her eyes. Gomti Ba's eyes betray a hidden worry, glancing apprehensively over her shoulder as she holds her granddaughters close. The ancient house watches silently, its blackened wood and dry mud hinting at secrets within. In the warm glow of the kitchen, Gomti Ba gently stirs turmeric milk, its fragrant steam filling the air. Her granddaughters linger just outside, unaware of the brewing unease. Atmaram Dada sits at the wooden table, his face a mask of worry as he listens intently. Gomti Ba warns, her voice laced with ancient fear. I told you, not during Amavasya. The spirits roam free. One of them, she's too open, too soft. The Chudal will find her. The old house groans under the weight of night, its timbers protesting with eerie creaks and ghostly knocks. In the sisters' bedroom, darkness dances with shadows as the house whispers its secrets. Exhausted, the sisters succumb to sleep, dismissing the unsettling sounds as mere village echoes. Moonlight paints silver patterns on the walls, turning the ordinary into the ethereal. Long shadows stretch and sway, animated by the house's ancient heart. Beneath the ancient banyan tree, the sisters spread a checkered blanket, the sunlight painting the ground in shifting patterns of light and shadow. The nearby forest beckons with a dark, inviting mystery, a stark contrast to the sun-dappled clearing. This is the place Atmaram Dada forbade them to visit, a place shrouded in whispered warnings and ancient fears. That area is cursed. Narashan's voice echoes, a chilling reminder of the danger that lurks within. A well nearby, sealed for a reason, narration warns, the unspoken words hanging heavy in the air. Despite the warnings, the allure of the forbidden place is too strong to resist, drawing them closer to the unknown. Sunlight streams through the dense canopy, painting the forest floor with shifting patterns of light and shadow. Dimpal, a young girl with wide, curious eyes, breaks away from her family's picnic, lured by an unseen melody. She pauses, her head tilting as she strains to catch a faint, ethereal whisper carried on the breeze. A soft whisper, like the chime of distant bells, calls her name, floating on the warm wind. The forest breathes around her, alive with rustling leaves and the promise of secrets yet to be discovered. Dimpal arrives at Chudale's well, a place shrouded in mystery and neglect. The well stands dry and desolate, its perimeter marked by faded red thread and scattered ash, remnants of forgotten rituals. A decaying wooden sign warns in barely legible letters, Kakuan, do not look in. Dimpal cautiously approaches the well, her eyes fixed on the ominous warning. The air is thick with foreboding as Dimpal contemplates the well's dark history. Dimpal approaches Chudale's well, an ominous sense of foreboding filling the air. She peers into the well, met only by an abyss of impenetrable darkness. A flicker of movement deep within the well catches her eye, disturbing the still darkness. Her reflection appears, twisting into a grotesque smile that mirrors her own features, yet feels alien. The smile on the reflection grows wider, revealing a sinister intent that sends shivers down Dimpal's spine. The reflection's smile is not her own, a chilling realization that dawns on Dimpal as the darkness seems to deepen. From the depths of Chudale's well, a dark entity ascends with terrifying speed. A horrifying shriek pierces the air, carried on the wind. A face emerges hollow, mouth impossibly wide. The entity slams into her with brutal force. She falls backward, gasping for air. Beneath the expansive banyan tree, Dimpal returns, her silence a heavy shroud. Her face, once vibrant, is now a canvas of pale stillness. An unspoken transformation lingers in the air around her. The light filters through the banyan leaves, casting shadows that dance around Dimpal. She stands as an enigma, her return marked by a profound and unsettling quiet. The banyan tree watches over her, its ancient branches a silent witness to Dimpal's altered state. In the dimly lit dining room, Dimpal sits frozen at the table, the heavy silence amplifying the sense of impending doom. The weight of unspoken dread fills every corner of the room, pressing down on Dimpal. A palpable tension lingers, thickening the air around Dimpal. The oppressive quiet continues as Dimpal remains motionless. Kajal awakens with a start, her eyes wide as moonlight floods the room. A ghostly figure appears outside the window. It's Dimpal. Her bare feet sink into the earth, grounding her to the unseen. Dimpal's head tilts, as if listening to voices only she can hear. Her lips move, whispering words that are not her own. An eerie stillness hangs in the air, punctuated only by the rustling of leaves and Dimpal's haunting whispers. At her grandparents' house, Kajal's voice echoes as she calls out. Dimpal's chilling threat hangs in the air. Don't tell anyone, or I'll peel off your face and wear it. The air thickens with unspoken menace as Dimpal's words leave Kajal in palpable fear. A tense silence descends, broken only by the rustling leaves as the threat lingers. In the soft morning light, Dimpal's laughter fills the bedroom as she appears to be her old self. Dimpal faces the mirror, a playful glint in her eyes as she shares a joke. Unseen, Dimpal's reflection betrays a sinister secret, its movements subtly out of sync. Sonali's eyes widen in disbelief as she notices the chilling discrepancy. In the dim light of the sisters' bedroom, an unsettling odor fills the air, a mixture of dust and decay. Falguni kneels, peering into the darkness beneath Dimpal's bed, her expression one of growing dread. Her face pales as she discovers a scattering of dead insects. A shudder runs through her as she recalls a disturbing memory of a rotting pigeon hidden beneath Dimpal's pillow. The pigeon's bones were arranged in a strange, unsettling pattern. In the dim light of the sisters' bedroom, shadows dance as Dimpal thrashes in her bed, caught in the throes of a nightmare. Her whispers escalate into a harsh, guttural language, a chilling incantation echoing in the darkness. A trickle of blood escapes her lips, staining the pillow a horrifying crimson. Her fingers claw desperately at the wall, scraping against the paint in a primal scream for release. The desperate scratching against the wall intensifies, a futile attempt to escape the unseen horror. Trapped in a nightmare, Dimpal's struggle intensifies, her guttural cries filling the room as she fights to break free. In the soft glow of the lamp, Gomti Ba delicately ignites the incense, releasing fragrant tendrils into the tranquil night. Eyes closed, she stands in silent communion, her lips whispering ancient prayers. With a gentle gesture, Gomti Ba invites the four girls to gather around her, a silent summons to a shared moment. Her hands tremble slightly, betraying the weight of untold stories and unspoken wisdom about to be shared. In the heart of the living room, Gomti Ba sits peacefully in her rocking chair, her eyes reflecting a tapestry of age and countless memories. The room whispers tales of the past, as the rich scent of aged wood mingles with the warmth of exotic spices. Sunlight dances through the window, casting a golden glow on floating dust motes, as if the very air holds secrets. With a gentle smile, Gomti Ba begins to weave a tale from long ago. Many years ago, a woman named Rukma lived in this village. Her voice softens, painting a vivid image of a woman both blessed and burdened. She was beautiful and cursed. A shadow of mystery falls across her face as she reveals the dark whispers of the village. They said she practiced black magic. In the silent living room, Gomti Ba sits, her aged eyes reflecting a haunting memory. Her voice breaks the stillness, heavy with the weight of the past. As she begins to speak, Gomti Ba recounts the chilling tale. The villagers tied her to a stone and threw her into that well near the banyan tree. She continues, her voice trembling. She drowned, but she cursed the land before dying. One day, I will return in a broken soul, and I will finish what I began. In the warm glow of the living room, Gomti Ba fixes Dimpal with an intense, unblinking stare. Dimpal, under the weight of the gaze, struggles to maintain composure. Gomti Ba speaks, her voice a low murmur. She's chosen you. Gomti Ba continues, revealing the reason. Because your soul has cracks from that childhood fever. You're open to her. Dimpal looks up, a flicker of understanding and fear crossing her face. In the dead of night, Dimpal is asleep in her bed, unaware of the terror about to unfold. A strangled scream erupts as Dimpal's body violently jolts upright. Her form twists unnaturally, bones cracking with sickening sounds as something malevolent takes hold. Her eyes roll back, revealing only the whites as a guttural voice snarls, "This body is mine now." The sister's bedroom twists into a nightmare as the very walls begin to bleed. Dimpal rises, suspended and screaming, as darkness consumes all. Kajal falls into darkness, succumbing to the encroaching evil. Falguni is overwhelmed, her tears a river in the face of horror. Sonali, eyes wide with terror, seeks refuge in the secrets of the past. In the dimly lit bedroom, Sonali begins her search, kneeling before the old chest. Her fingers sift through layers of forgotten relics, the air thick with anticipation. A sudden chill as her hand closes around something metallic and unknown. She pulls it out. A silver trident emerges from the shadows, gleaming softly. The trident's carvings catch the faint light, whispering tales of ancient blessings. Sonali remains kneeling, the silver trident resting in her hand, contemplating the family legend. In the dim light of the sister's bedroom, Dimpal is consumed by Rukma's rage, fueled by the witch's dark energy. Dimpal lunges forward, her features twisting. A horrifying transformation begins as Dimpal's face flickers, a grotesque mask of decay taking over. The horrifying transformation is complete. In the dim light of the sister's bedroom, Sonali prepares to strike. She strikes out at her shadow, a dark figure looming on the wall. The silver pierces through the shadow, causing it to scream in agony. The room is engulfed in an explosion of smoke as the shadow writhes. Dimpal's body crumples to the floor, landing with a soft thud. Her limbs are sprawled out, a picture of vulnerability. She lies motionless, untouched, yet a stark contrast looms behind her. On the wall, a burnt silhouette remains, a dark stain screaming in eternal silence. The dark stain is a haunting reminder, an eternal echo of what has been lost. The silence in the room is deafening, amplifying the horror of the burnt silhouette. Beneath the morning sun, the sisters turn their backs on Ghatisana, their figures etched with exhaustion. Each step away from Ghatisana is a testament to their fear. The weight of their ordeal is visible in every weary movement. Their shadows stretch long behind them, mirroring the long road ahead. Each footstep is a silent pledge to never look back at Ghatisana. Dimpal sits motionless in the driver's seat, her gaze lost in the void. The car is still, a silent witness to her inner turmoil. Her mind is a blank canvas, where memories fade into a dreamlike haze. She struggles to grasp the fragments of what once was, the reality now shrouded in mystery. Lost in the labyrinth of her mind, she is a solitary figure trapped in a dream. The sealed well stands as a cold monument, its ancient stones now buried beneath layers of concrete and iron. Sunlight catches the unyielding surface, glinting with an almost mocking brilliance. The well looms, a stark reminder of secrets buried deep. The solid seal reflects the harsh sunlight, a final, unbreachable barrier. In the serene stillness of her grandparents' house, Gomti sits in profound meditation, her presence a beacon of tranquility. Her lips move in silent devotion, each word a gentle whisper in the quiet air. The prayer beads glide through her fingers, each bead marking a moment of unbroken devotion. A steady hum fills the air, the sound weaving a tapestry of peace and reflection. The rhythm of her chanting is constant, a heartbeat of unwavering faith in the tranquil home. In this quiet sanctuary, Gomti's devotion resonates, a profound expression of inner peace. In the quiet solitude of separate homes, two sisters find connection through the glowing screens that light up their faces. Across the distance, the second sister mirrors her sibling's pose, a silent acknowledgement of their bond. The digital glow paints their features with a soft light, bridging the physical gap between them. Despite the miles, a shared moment unfolds, their connection vibrant in the stillness of the night. In Dimpal's room, the reflection in the mirror moves with a slight, unsettling delay. The mirror shows a world slightly out of sync, a disturbing echo of reality, a subtle but unnerving difference. The reflection's reaction is just a fraction too late. The eerie lag hints at a deeper, more sinister dissonance. The room falls silent, the only sound the faint whisper of a world not quite aligned. The camera reveals Dimpal's simple room, a sanctuary of personal space. The focus narrows, each detail sharpened, drawing the viewer closer to Dimpal's face. Her eyes reflect an inner world, a silent story waiting to be told. In the intimate quiet, I watch her, drawn into the magnetic pull of her presence. When she smiles on camera, the world seems to pause, captivated by her radiant joy. Dimpal sits alone in her room, the silence amplifying her inner turmoil. Her expression remains inscrutable, masking the depths of her conflict. Despite the stillness, her eyes betray a storm of unspoken emotions. Her eyes don't. In the heart of Ghatisana, a village gripped by fury, villagers drag Rukma towards the ancient well. Rukma struggles against her captors, her body a whirlwind of resistance as she claws at the earth. Her voice, raw with defiance, pierces the air with a curse. May your fields yield only thorns, may your children be born cursed. The villagers tighten their grip, their faces hardening against Rukma's desperate plea. Rukma plummets into the well, the darkness swallowing her whole. Her desperate screams pierce the air as she vanishes beneath the water's surface. The well's cold water closes over Rukma, silencing her cries. Echoes of her terror reverberate in the stone walls. The well becomes her watery grave, her final moments lost to the depths. Silence descends, broken only by the faint ripple of the disturbed water. In the dimly lit room, Atmaram Dada's weathered face speaks of untold stories and deep concern. His voice drops to a whisper as he warns the sisters about the lurking dangers of Ghatisana. He hints at an ancient evil, a darkness that has been sleeping for centuries, now stirring beneath the surface. The weight of his words fills the room, casting a long shadow over the sisters. The sisters exchange worried glances, sensing the gravity of Atmaram Dada's ominous warnings. The air grows heavy with unspoken fears as the night deepens around them. Bathed in the gentle glow of a bedside lamp, two sisters are sharing secrets, their laughter echoing softly. Posters and stuffed animals create a cozy backdrop to their intimate world, a haven of innocence. The sisters erupt in another shared burst of laughter, unaware of the darkness looming. In their secluded world of shared joy, the shadows gather unnoticed, ready to descend. In the heart of the forest, Dimpal feels an unseen force drawing her towards the well. An irresistible pull tugs at her, compelling her closer. She whispers, "I can't resist the force." Dimpal leans over the well, peering into the darkness below, succumbing to the mysterious power. The landscape of Dimpal's mind unfolds, a place of surreal distortions and lurking shadows. An unseen energy vibrates, unsettling the air itself. Rukma appears, her presence commanding attention in this twisted reality. Her voice echoes, promising, "Power and revenge await you, Dimpal. Reach out and take them." The promise of power hangs heavy, tempting Dimpal towards an unknown destiny. In the stillness of night, moonlight casts long shadows across the sisters' room, the air thick with unspoken fears. Anjali fervently whispers prayers from a worn book, her devotion a shield against the encroaching darkness. Priya's hands weave through the air, performing an ancient ritual, her determination a beacon of hope. Dimpal lies still, her shallow breaths echoing in the room, as her sister's love fills the space with unwavering strength. In the dimly lit room, shadows twist and writhe as Gomti Ba begins her desperate exorcism. Her voice echoes through the room, a resonant force of ancient mantras battling Rukma's dark spirit. Gomti Ba's eyes blaze with righteous fury, locked onto the unseen tormentor. The battle intensifies, the room a vortex of spiritual energy as Gomti Ba pushes back against Rukma. With unwavering resolve, Gomti Ba confronts the darkness, determined to free the tormented soul. The well sits undisturbed, its secrets buried deep beneath the earth. The air hangs heavy with the untold stories of what lies below. Nature reclaims its space around the well, a silent observer. Sunlight casts long shadows, hinting at the darkness that sleeps beneath. The well stands as a final, unyielding barrier. Silence echoes around Chudale's well. In the dim light, Dimpal pauses, her gaze drawn to her own reflection in the mirror. A fleeting shadow of darkness flickers across Dimpal's eyes. The room is silent, amplifying the intensity of Dimpal's internal struggle. Dimpal's expression hardens, a subtle shift hinting at a brewing storm within. Ghatisana village emerges from the embrace of dawn, shrouded in a heavy mist that dances through its ancient streets. The air hangs thick and still, as if the village itself is holding its breath, waiting for the sun to burn away the mystery. Eerie silence envelops the village, where visibility is limited by the dense fog. The mist conceals untold stories and secrets, adding an enigmatic quality to the village. The fog-laden atmosphere creates an otherworldly scene, blurring the line between the real and the imagined. Ghatisana village is seen in its mysterious state, where the fog whispers secrets to those who dare to listen. The room is shrouded in shadows, illuminated only by faint light that barely penetrates the gloom. Ancient artifacts scatter the scene, each holding silent stories of times long past. Religious symbols stand as testaments to enduring faith, their presence felt in every corner. The collection of objects creates an atmosphere thick with mystery and reverence. The banyan tree stands majestically, its aerial roots cascading like curtains of life and death. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy, casting dappled shadows on the ancient roots. The massive trunk, a testament to time, bears the marks of countless seasons. Birds flit among the branches, their songs echoing through the tranquil space. The earth beneath the tree is a tapestry of fallen leaves and sprouting seedlings, a symbol of resilience and endurance. The banyan tree stands as a silent guardian of nature's secrets. Under the vast daylight sky, Chudale's well stands sealed, a stark symbol of contained evil. The well emanates an ominous stillness, a silent testament to the darkness it holds. Sunlight casts long shadows around the well, amplifying the eerie atmosphere. The sealed well remains a haunting reminder that some evils can never truly be eradicated, a place where containment is the only victory against an insurmountable darkness. Dimpal stares into the darkness, his eyes reflecting an unreadable depth of emotion. A flicker of doubt crosses Dimpal's face. The question hangs heavy in the air. Is Rukma truly gone? Dimpal's eyes reflect a chilling acceptance. The sisters begin their walk, their path winding towards the unsuspecting village. Sunlight dapples their faces as they move, unaware of the darkness gathering ahead. The village looms closer, its tranquility soon to be shattered. Each step brings them nearer to an unforeseen horror. Innocence precedes terror as the sisters continue their journey. Their laughter fades into the air, a stark contrast to the impending dread.